Do you want to learn the secret of the Riich? Thank you for stopping by to listen to this because I want to teach as many U.S. business owners, 1099 income earners, and investors how they can save taxes legally. The Spendthrift Trust is legal, copywritten, in the IRS Tax Code 643B. The Spendthrift Trust comes from England way back when King Henry VIII started the Church of England after he got in trouble for chopping off his wives' heads. It's contract law that came over to the colonies while we were still part of England, and it's come down through the court systems. The law firm I work on behalf of inherited a trust that turned 350 years old in 2023. For 3.5 centuries, they've been saving taxes. Good for them. Our current tax code first went into effect in February of 1913 and has only grown since then. The super rich families back then, the Rockefellers, the DuPonts, the Carnegies, the Kennedys, they made sure they can continue to save taxes. It's in 643B. Currently, there are over 1 million attorneys in the United States, and only 4% of those attorneys are trust attorneys. So 97% of all trusts sold every year are what's called the family trust or the living trust. The only thing that family trust or living trust does is avoid probate. Hey, that's important to some people. The trust I talk about will save you in 4 extremely important ways. Listen up. You're going to save federal taxes year after year, generation after generation. Number 2, you're going to keep your information 100% private. Your LLC does not do this. I can go out to the Secretary of State or the Corporation Commission website of your state and research all LLCs. 40% of all LLCs get sued every year. Number 3, talking about being sued. With the Spendthrift Trust, you get everything in it, and all lawsuits become frivolous. Think of how much you could be saving if you are a landlord. And number 4, with the Benson Financial Spendthrift Trust, you will not have to do the 2024 Corporate Transparency Act from the Treasury Department. Please, if you do not have the trust, do the paperwork. The fines for not doing the paperwork are astronomical. $10,000 and or 2 years in jail for not doing paperwork. That's a little bit stiff. Now, Paul Benson was a Harvard law professor. 76 years ago, he wrote the 5 different trusts. I talk about 2 of the main trusts that we work with all the time. The business trust is for U.S. business owners and 1099 income earners. You will save at least 90% on your federal income taxes, and in 43 states, if you get everything in the trust, you will no longer pay state income taxes. In 2022, I saved 92% and only paid 8% federal taxes. I did not pay North Carolina taxes. Today, I made a post about a New York chiropractor and his wife. We're going to save him over $59,000 in federal taxes and $16,000 in state income taxes. This is his money. He can use it to pay off his mortgage. He can buy a new car. He can take his family on a vacation. He can save it for retirement. He can hire a VA. He can give it to charity. Again, the Business Spendthrift Trust is for U.S. business owners and U.S. 1099 income earners. You will save federal and state income taxes. That's important. Then, the second trust I talk about is the beneficial trust. This is for all U.S. investors, and you will not pay taxes. You will not pay short-term or long-term capital gains. You will not pay interest income taxes. That's if you're a passive investor, you're doing subject to real estate, the BRRRR strategy, creative finance, or seller financing. Or if you're in a REIT, you will not pay dividend income taxes. So if you're in the stock market, a day trader, doing commodities trading, doing options trading, you'll save thousands of dollars. You will not pay rental income taxes. So if you're doing Airbnb arbitrage, rental arbitrage, you have short-term rentals like Airbnb, vacation rentals, or traveling nurses. You have 5 doors, 10 doors, 15 doors, 20 doors, commercial property, or multifamily property. Yes, you can take depreciation. Yes, you can do cost averaging. But remember, you're going to save and all those lawsuits go away. What if the renter's dog gets out and bites somebody? And finally, royalty income taxes. If you are an actor, an actress, a writer, a musician, if you're in the NFT world, NFT crypto, NFT real estate, or NFT artwork, you'll be saving thousands of dollars. I want to help as many U.S. business owners, U.S. 1099 income earners, and U.S. investors save as much as they can in federal taxes. I'm inviting you to set up a 30-minute tax breakthrough session with me at www.thetrustisyou.com/scheduling. I will take you out to NerdWallet, a free website, show you the formula for federal taxes. I will send you 3 articles from Forbes magazine and 2 pages of case law, because a Spendthrift Trust has even gone in front of the U.S. Supreme Court on 2 separate occasions, and both times the Supreme Court has honored that. Now, again, my website, www.thetrustisyou.com, has a free video that you can download to find out more about the Spendthrift Trust. My goal is to help as many U.S. business owners, U.S. 1099 income earners, and U.S. investors save as much money as they can. My personal story, real quick. In 2000, I became a real estate investor late 2018. In 2019, working full-time as a Medicare broker, I wholesaled 7 properties. My tax rate went from 22% up to 24%, and I owed the federal government $79,000 in short-term capital gains. This sent me on a quest to find out how I could be saving taxes. If the Rockefellers can do it, why can't Sally do it? When I found out the secret, I am now trying to teach the secret to as many people as I can. So again, if you are interested in finding out more, please go to my website, www.thetrustisyou.com, for a free video. Or if you would like to talk, you can set up a 30-minute tax breakthrough session with me at www.thetrustisyou.com/scheduling. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful week and happy Easter Monday. Take care.